Good morning, Nikki girl. Thank you. I'm glad you like listening to me. I'm going to try to deliver what I promised, something new. Good vibes only, baby, you see? Today should be interesting. It's an interesting topic. Good morning. Thank you, Nikki. Hey, Red. Did you get my message, beautiful lady? Thank you. Thank you, gemologist, for being here for me and keeping it real and keeping it under control. Hey, Aurora. I'm going to call you O. Good morning, O. Yes. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We'll wait for a couple more. Oh, you did, baby? Okay. I was trying to get ready to come on. We'll wait for a few more people. Good morning. Let me get ready to get my glasses because the queen will be here reminding me to put my glasses on. This light sometimes gets to me though. All right. Let's get ready to get into some things. Hey, Randy. How are you, baby? I missed you. I missed you, Randy. All right. So let's get into some things. Now, I wonder how I'm going to play this. All right. So you see the title. You see euphoric feelings, delusion, and psychosis. So we're going to touch on that today. Yesterday, first off, I want to thank you for the super chat. You know who you are. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. I mean, not the super chat, the Cash App. My bad. Thank you. I appreciate that. Any little bit will help. And I appreciate it. Thanks for all the new subbies. And I told you I was going to tell you our stats. So I made sure I highlighted our stats so I could tell it. Give me a minute. And we're not doing too bad, guys. So I'm going to go over here. And I highlighted to make sure. So this is for the month of February. I had 315 new subscribers. Thank you, subbies. Whether you here just to peep or you here supporting me, I appreciate you. We had 9,091 views. That's good views. We had 129,931 minutes watched. That's good for a new subby. And here's how your community responded. I had 1,156 likes, 5,233 comments, 3,874 posts, and 49 shares. So I appreciate that. So we are on the rise. So don't let nobody fool you about we a little YouTuber. We're a big YouTuber doing big things, and that's what they're afraid of. So let's talk about euphoric feelings. So I don't know if you guys run the streets like I do. It was kind of boring. But I ran them. But I picked up on some things. Now, of course, I went over to Pastor Wilson's house, and I sat down for a cup of coffee with him and the two gentlemen, Rebel and I wanted the Smart Show. I think the brother name is Pastor Nate. So I sat over there. And prior to that, he had some call-ins and people was calling. But, I look at the chat. Some unkind people was in his chat. And the funniest thing, this brown bomber person kept coming up. asking him, did he know Jesse Peterson, Pastor Jesse Peterson? I don't know what that meant, but that particular person was a troll. So a lot of times when trolls come in the chat, they are someone else. They either another subby or a content creator. So he said, no, I don't know Pastor Jesse Peterson, but I know a Peterson. But they continue to ask him that question, and that was his answer, and he left it alone. Then they came back with another comment in reference to Jesse Peterson and some other things. So I picked up on that and I said, something is brewing. You know, my favorite thing. Something is brewing with that Jesse Peterson guy. I can't wrap my head around it, but something is brewing. Pastor Wilson, you better tell us about Jesse before she does, or whoever that troll is does. Spill your own tea, they say here. But I don't know why he feel compelled to explain this Labor Day thing instead of leave it alone. Because the threats continue to come from her saying she has more. And she advised him to shut up. But I noticed he tread lightly when it came to people in his chat talking about her, or people calling it. He treaded very lightly not to ruffle her feathers. I don't know what's going on. You guys just keep an eye out because something is brewing. This Jesse Peterson is somebody we probably want to know about. Remember, I told you I like a little mess because it's entertaining. But I'm following the pattern of these people because I want to know what not to do. I want to know who not to get involved with. I want to know that. So I'm following these people patterns. Just like I drop gems of wisdom, they're dropping gems of messy tea. And we're here for it. We're here for it. I told you, I ain't gonna lie. I said I'm bringing something different, but I like some of the mess until it go overboard. So Jesse Peterson is ringing in my mind because they kept throwing that name out there and he kept backing up from it. Then he backed up from the other comment. But why do you feel compelled to have someone to clarify and state your case? That nothing happened at your house. Leave it alone. Let whoever want to go on a rampage or spew against you. Leave it alone. But if you're not afraid to tell your story, then spill your own tea. But that gives me just an idea that something is shaking and something is going on in that camp. Pastor Wilson, something's going on. Let us know. We want to know. Inquiring minds want to know who is Jesse Peterson and why they keep asking you about Jesse. I'm sure it'll get spilled soon. So, anywho, let's keep an eye out on that. Let's talk about euphoric feeling. And I'm going to tell you what a euphoric feeling is, and then we're going to break it down. I'm going to tie it into what's going on here on YouTube. Psychosis, delusion, and euphoria is setting in on some of these content creators. So they have to continue to do this show. And it's like when you're organically grown or you're homegrown, and then all of a sudden you get this huge following. And the following is almost cult-like. It's almost cult-like. You get this huge following and you have to perform. And you have to come on here and perform every day and give these people what they pay for. Because they definitely pay for it when you get the super chats and you get the Cash App. These people are paying for entertainment. And remember, this is a big reality show. So let's deal with euphoria. Someone is going through a delusional stage, which is part of euphoria. They're getting this feeling. Everybody's clapping, everybody's chanting, everybody's rah-rahing you on. and you're coming out here performing. But because they think it's a persona, come on and follow me, they not seeing you self-destruct. Because they think it's a persona, see, they don't know that's what's really going on, but you have to tie it in with your reality show. They don't know that. So they continuing to cheer you on and to give you that feeling. So let's deal with euphoric feeling. We already know celebrities deal with euphoric feeling. And when you have a crowd chanting like that, we touched on it yesterday, and everybody, you get this feeling that you high, you real high. But in order to maintain that feeling, you have to really get high. Y'all know most celebrities and Hollywood, actresses and actors, they dibble and dabble in drugs because it gives them that feeling. Once that cheering come on, you have to get into that character, so you use drugs. Cocaine is a choice drug. Molly, Percocet, weed, synthetic drugs, they are choice drugs to keep you on that high so you can perform. That's what's happening on YouTube. See, and I see through that because I know that's what's going on. You become so delusional that you can't deal with real life. This thing keep beeping and is worrying me, my charger. You don't deal with real life because now you have to perform for your audience. So let's go to Euphoria. Euphoria, the experience or effect of pleasure or excitement and intense feeling of well-being and happiness. It doesn't last very long. It only lasts when the cameras are rolling. But once the cheering stops and the cameras are rolling, you have, boom, a tough landing, and then you become depressed. So the laughter get to you, the people listening get to you, and you get that euphoric feeling and you just drive hard, and then you become a shock jock. Then you do anything for attention. Especially when you think that the focus are not on you. Or if you think someone else is getting the attention, you drop bombs. You do what you have to do because you need that euphoric feeling to survive. And people do it all the time in the music industry. Those people come up, you give them this money, they wear these fancy cars, they buy these big houses, they buy all this jewelry. So they riding high every day. They have to ride high like that. So then they need an aid, and the aid becomes drugs. Y'all just work with me. So these people are taking these drugs and they're putting it in their reality show lives for us to think that it's just a persona. No, 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 y'all. It's for real. It's for real. The sweating, the shaking, the impulsiveness, the lashing out is for real. People are experiencing those very same symptoms right here on YouTube because this is a big stage. Now, it depends on how deep you want to go. But remember, when you are paying me to do something, I have to perform. I just have to perform. It is what it is. You're paying me to watch my show. I have to get these ratings. If this viewership goes down, so does my income, and my show is canceled. Once I stop doing all this malicious, vile, hurtful, painful, harmful stuff to people, the show stops. So when this light goes out and the cheering stops, I crash and I burn. So I have to maintain this image somehow. I have to perform, so I need some assistance. And my assistance become drugs and alcohol. Because I need that feeling to perform. But when you organic and you natural, you don't need those things. See, you could just sip coffee and be okay. You don't have to drink alcohol. You don't have to come on the platform and tell people you're detoxing, because you're making a spectacle of your very audience. But they don't see it. So when we do things like that, we play our audience for weak. We make our audience believe that it's just a persona. I got a comment long time ago about a content creator and said that was just that person's persona and I shouldn't look too much into it and this and that, this and that. I get it, because I have a persona when I come on here. You don't think I talk like this all the time, you know? No, it's a persona for my life, but I am true to who I am. I do talk with my hands, but I don't do some of the extra stuff because I'm on a reality show. That's what it really is. And so these people start chanting and they loving these people and they giving these people money. And I'm going to relate this. The cheering makes you feel good. The people is causing you to act like you act sometimes. The subbies are causing that. The subbies are messy. I see them go from platform to platform and they defend one person and then they dog one person and then they try to get you, they egg you on. I never remember when something happened with me and that other content creator over there. Someone asked me, aren't you going to respond to her? I said, absolutely not. Everything is not to be entertained. You need to know the battles to pick. But I know that's what they do. So we need to be very careful, because the subbies who like mess and drama will egg you on. You don't have to fight every battle. It's just not mine to fight. And so I won't entertain a lot of stuff. But I told you, I do mess as well. I'm no innocent angel. I do mess as well. But so when they giving you this name as being the king, you know, king somebody, queen somebody, you begin to believe that. You begin to believe that you're so high up on the throne that you can't come down. And that's what's happening on these YouTube streets. You know, that mess was a big mess this weekend, but it got clicks and views. But I told you, we also saw someone spiraling out of control. Not one, but two people spiraling out of control. And that was our show. And it made people coins. And so they were okay with it. But remember, when you get on top, somebody got something in here, and I'm going to go boom right there. Remember Wendy Williams? Remember, she's been running for years. You're right. She's a classic example of that happening. So she got so high up on her throne. She got so high up on her throne that she started drinking and getting high with cocaine. This lady is an example of a Wendy Williams. Then she started talking about everybody's relationship, their marriages, what was going on in their lives. And then 2019, the shock of all shocks came. Her husband had a mistress of 10 plus years. And don't you think that Wendy Williams didn't know, my love? She knew. She knew exactly what was going on. But she chose to live with that as long as she was riding high. So she had to go into rehab. Hello, somebody walk with me. Come on and walk with me. She had to go into rehab to detox because her contract was being messed with. So she had to get herself together. But before she went into detox, did you guys see what Wendy was doing? How she was spinning a narrative that everything was okay. Everything was okay with her and Kev. Her marriage was superb. It was lasting until Tasha K broke the story. Tasha K broke that story before TMZ and anybody else. I don't know how the sister does it, how she do it, but she gets the information. You know, I don't know. But she broke that story before anyone else did about the baby. Then she had to come out and tell the truth. And that's what's going to happen in a few days or a few months, about a month or so. The truth will be told about what's really going on, because people get so comfortable, remember, with the behind the scenes chat and the telephone calls and stuff, that they don't realize they're talking their business to someone that you can't even trust. You don't know these people. You haven't been in a relationship for years with these people. You're spilling your guts because you need someone to talk to you because you're hurting. You're hurting and you need someone to talk to. So you spill your guts. And then when they get mad and when they going through these withdrawals and this detoxification and this euphoric feeling, they blast you. That's what they do here. And that's what's going on. But it's that euphoric feeling. It's a Wendy Williams happening on YouTube. We watch Wendy Williams spiral out of control. We're doing the same thing watching some of these content creators and subbies spiral out of control. We're doing the same thing. And I'm hoping that we would step in somehow and someone would listen to something we're saying and it gets through to them and they do the right thing. I don't know, but that's what I'm hoping, that they would do the right thing. So I noticed yesterday when I was running these streets that Mr. Kelly came up. His theme song came up. And I said, I haven't heard R. Kelly's music in a long time. That's strange. But then I thought about it. I had spoke about R. Kelly that morning. So I see you, see me. That's all. I see you, see me. So anyway, that cocaine, now cocaine causes a euphoric high. So a lot of these artists start dibbling and dabbling in cocaine because it causes that euphoric high. Is one of those drugs that keep you up. And I'm wondering what's happening when a lot of these people are up at night. What is really going on? Because, see, I don't know. I'm only speculating, and I don't like to do that. I always like to be factual. But I tell you, when people are on these YouTube streets and you see their actions and their behavior, you start the labeling. And it's bad to get a label, and it's bad to assume. So I don't want to assume. But I think cocaine plays a big factor in what's going on sometimes. Some type of drug, some type of alcohol, and we done seen it. We've actually seen a content creator sit there and drink a fifth of some type of liquor, smoke a joint, piss in the can, and do all kinds of crazy stuff because they did it on their platform for us to see. So that's factual, that some people are getting high. We've seen some people speak about, we heard some people speak about them getting high off marijuana and drinking, and we've seen people drink. So we don't have to assume, and we don't have to say allegedly, because we saw that with our little eyes. Yeah, we saw that. We saw that. And I don't know if people are playing, if it's a persona or if this, but you need to watch what you say on these YouTube streets because someone recorded that. Someone screenshot that because that's what they do. So be very careful when you come on these YouTube streets and you think you're fooling us. You think you're fooling us, but we really see what's going on. That's that euphoric high you have. That's that detox. So we're not going to do this. Could segue into us speaking about health and wellness because I won't be here tomorrow. But detoxification, your body's Our bodies are full of detoxin. Yeah, toxins. I'm sorry, baby. Our bodies are full of toxins. We need to detoxify at times. We need some type of detoxification. So I don't know what you use. Some people use smoothies, some people use fasting, and I don't know what you use, but it's important that we do a detoxifications on our body at least twice a month. I know I'm full of junk, like I like sugar. So from time to time, I have to detox, and detoxing is a mother. See, because detoxing, when you detox in your body, you get the shakes, you get nausea, you get the sweating, you get the antsiness, the jitterings, you get anxiety. All those things set in when you detoxing. I'm just saying. Make sure you detox your body, though. Make sure you do that on a serious note. But when we see detoxification going on, we see it. We see it. We're not stupid. We see it. You making a joke about it. Some people make jokes about it and they say it's part of the persona, on, their attire and stuff like that. Okay, I'll buy it. But I always want us to do what's best for us. Tomorrow, Friday, no, tomorrow I won't be here. So if you come up with something that we could do as far as doing detoxing our bodies, if you have a recipe or something, bring it on. If you want to talk about that next Wednesday, bring it on, because we're going to do Wellness Wednesday. If you have any suggestions, any herbs, let's try to stick with, natural stuff for our bodies too. We got a lot of stuff floating around here, and we got a lot of cancer cropping up. And so we already know is in the things that we use or ingest into our body. So let's try to do something that's natural. I know at one point it might have been Redbone or either Kay or somebody was on here last week for Wellness Wednesday, and they was telling us stuff that they use for detoxification. But two, we do need to do that to our bodies, and I'm really serious about that. And we need to watch what we take into our bodies, because a lot of this stuff are toxins. These fast foods, it's so easy for us to grab something fast because we live in this microwave world and it's hurry. But detoxification will cause us to feel like that. Detoxification will cause us just to lash out and to turn our backs on people and to be anxious and to be sweating. I know these lights are bad. However, I know detoxification when I see it. And I don't have to say allegedly, because I really do know it when I see it. I know when you're fighting with demons as well. You're trying to do the right thing, but all this bad stuff just keep cropping up, and you're trying to battle, and somehow if you're not spiritually grounded, or if you're not strong, then the devil takes over, and he makes things appear to us as if they is, like he make things appear to us that it's good, but it's not good. So we need to make sure that we are grounded in whatever we do. That's being well-rounded, and that's being spiritually grounded, and knowing when you see something come your way on how to deal with it without using, some aids. That I'm telling the truth. You don't need the aids, Just try to do it naturally. I don't care what people have to do. Wendy Williams had to go to rehab. Y'all remember? She took to her show and she said she'll be gone a couple of days for her thyroid. Yeah, because when your thyroid getting to act up too, you start going haywire, because that's what happens. But remember Wendy Williams? It's almost like we watching a Wendy Williams on here sometime. That's what I get out of it. And some people aren't running far behind. Some of these content creators need to watch it. They really need to watch it. Not in this sector, but I'm not a part of a sector. Unfortunately, I got here. But let me tell you something. My whole claim to fame is not going to be beefing. My whole claim to fame is not going to be talking about one content creator. or other, another content creator. I'm just speaking my truth. I'm just watching just like you all are. I'm watching it. The only thing I'm doing different with you all, I'm telling you before it happens what's going to happen, basically. That's all I'm doing, because I watched it. Hold on. Somebody sent me a Cash App again. Thank you for the Cash App. Praise God. Blessings. Cash App. Thank you, baby, for the Cash App. I want to say it says Gina. I didn't open it, but thank you for the Cash App. I appreciate it. But so, see how I got sidetracked, but I'm back on this. So we're going to really tie this in. So it's like a Wendy Williams. You're the Wendy Williams of YouTube, and we all are watching you. And eventually, people have to tell the truth because we see it. The only thing I'm doing is breaking it down. I'm breaking it down. Now, you could rest assured, you could take this one to the bank, that you, Mr. Wilson, Jesse Peterson, whoever he is, your business going to come out. See, because you got people threatening you. Like, don't trust, don't dare, don't push me off the edge. Tread lightly. Be quiet. You're still talking. I'm coming for you. Like a demonic force went over that person. They're coming for you. So it's better off if you just back off and ignore it, like they asking. But I know too, you can try to beat somebody intellectually. It doesn't work on these YouTube streets. But I heard the warning again. And how would you answer? Some things you don't have to entertain. Let it go. Let it go. That's what they want to see. You don't have to give them that show. You don't even have to respond anymore to this nonsense. Just leave it alone. And then they bring other content creators in it for their little circus show. Now, other content creators, I saw content creators who was in Ride or Live or whatever. I saw them go over on other people's platform, and I saw them in the chat, and I heard them calling and stuff like that. But they have a right. You have a right to go where you want and not be punished for it. This is not a cult, you guys. It's not a cult. It's not. But only weak-minded people become victims of cults. Only weak-minded people. Most people are looking for something, and they could become a victim of a cult. And I hope that's not what's going on here. I just hope that's not what's going on here. But I don't want to get off of that euphoric feeling. But you guys, it's a euphoric feeling. The celebrities do it all the time, especially the musicians. You watched it. I know we all watched Lil Wayne transition. Him for one. Who else? Is a couple other. You saw them transition. You saw them start out this way. They start looking this way, and the performance was great. And then you start seeing them deteriorate because they lost that euphoric feeling at one point. Then they start taking the other drugs. See, cocaine gives you that euphoric feeling. The other opioids give you a downer. Like weed and stuff, that gets you down. Those Percocets and Percocets, that's a down. So you'll see them teeter-totter at some time, but sometime they ride high on that cocaine. And that was Wendy Williams' problem. She rode high on the cocaine and the drinking, and then she became unhinged. Then she had to go to rehab because she didn't want to lose her contract. And let me tell y'all something about an NDA. Because we talk about NDA. I've heard NDA, non-disclosure agreements. I heard that on the platform. And then I started wondering. So if I sign this NDA, remember, I'm not a real celebrity. I'm just a YouTube celebrity. So nothing really protects you all. Whether you sign the NDA or not, it doesn't matter. What the heck can I sue you for if you don't have anything, if you break that NDA? Come on. What can I sue you for? So that NDA does not cover you when you out and about running rampant and people are filming and taping and recording you. It doesn't cover you. You can still come on YouTube and disclose that. What are they going to sue you for? We're just little people, y'all. We're not really celebrities. See? You're not really a celebrity. So all of you who go into all these events, I wish y'all well. I hope y'all have a good time for real. Enjoy yourself. It's good to network and it's good to meet some of these content creators because then you have a better feel for them. However, an NDA doesn't block anything. What are you going to sue me for? What are you going to sue me for? And if you do sue me and I don't pay you, you know, them little civil suits ain't nothing. People get sued every day and don't get paid, you know? So we're not real celebrities. So you all don't think an NDA is going to protect you. But I didn't have much to say. Hopefully, I am doing a story on Friday. I will be taping all day. I'm going to try to go live from the basement, but I am going to actually tape all day because I want to cover something that's near and dear to me with some content creators who I rock with. I just want to cover that. And that's probably not going to interest you. I mean, that's not going to pique your interest because you may not follow them, but I do follow them and I have a lot of respect and like for both. However, people could get so nasty and get so malicious that you lose respect for them. And that's what's happening, the feeling I'm getting with one of these content creators because she's rising really high, but she's getting real nasty and malicious. And I don't like that. I don't like that because the other sister stated, I don't care if we have a difference. And that's where my video with me and my next door neighbor went wrong. I don't care about us having a difference. I don't care. I just want to make sure that I always do what's morally right and what's humanly right for people. She didn't care about them having a difference. She still said she was going to support the sister, and she encouraged her followers to support the sister. So I'll be doing a story on that, and I'm going to do a video. That's going to be video. So I'm going to take some of look at some of my chat as usual, you guys. It wasn't long today, but I want you to know that my persona is just for YouTube, but the real me is for my real life. And something is happening before your eyes, and it's coming from that euphoric feeling and that psychosis, and it comes with delusion that you are really a celebrity and you're really on top of the world. So now you have to mask some things and you need assistance. You need assistance by drugs and alcohol. I'm not saying one particular person because we see it all the time. We see everybody. I mean, we see a lot of people come on here. But I said there's signs and symptoms to certain drugs. There's behavior that's attached to certain drugs. If you know it medically, you know it's certain behaviors. Even if you have someone in your family that's a drug addict, or an alcoholic, you see their sign and symptoms and their behavior. You see that. So why I'm dressing it up like it's a persona? No, that crap's for real. So keep that in mind. It's for real. So that's all I have to say on that. I always say, be a blessing and not a bother. I'm going to read some of this chat. And then if I see a subject I want to touch on, hey, we're not going to come in here on this show and drag other content creators. I'll do the dragging or I'll do the commenting. You guys, we're not going to have that. We want to always conduct ourselves in a certain manner and have a certain decorum in my chat, on my platform. You know, you guys could go do what you want and dog whoever you want. You know, we may touch on it, but we just not going to sit here and drag someone. Okay? We just not going to do that because then we go fall victim to the garbage they do. Let's see. Looking forward to listening. Thanks, Nikki. Good morning for joining me. Good morning, sweetheart. Good morning. Good morning. I really do. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate that. Aurora, good morning, baby. Aurora, can you please just tell me, are you male or female, so I can address you in a different way? Because Aurora gets very long for me and it gets confusing. I could call you Mr. or Mrs. Monroe or just say Monroe. Okay. Yes, I answer. I saw your answer, baby. Thank you. No, I will look at your answer, but I got it. Thanks for the dropping of the gems. We are the gems dropper. You may not always agree with me, and that's cool because it's okay for us to agree to disagree. Is when we become disrespectful with someone's opinion, view, or perception of something's going on. Like I told you, I have a strong spirit of discernment. See, you only could BS me for so long. And if I'm wrong, you guys could tell me I called some of this stuff and I'm calling the rest. I'm hanging. I'll see you today. Good. I'll see you tonight, sweetheart. Okay. Blessings, everyone. Hey, Coach Renee. Blessings to you, my love. Hey, Miss Donna. How are you? Okay. Please hit the like button. That's my mom's. Aliana 40. Good morning. Blessings to you. I know who you are, my love. Redbone. Good morning, Miss T. Hey, Teach and Learn. I really appreciate you. Teach and Learn, if you have some knowledge you want to drop in reference to anything or any one of you, please feel free to drop it in the chat. I will see if it's appropriate for entertaining or having it on the platform. Good morning, my love, captivating Christian. I want you to act and conduct yourself in a certain manner because someone is watching you. You know what I'm talking about, Cap. Just joking. Nikki called it a crash and burn. We gonna see the crash and burn, but see, I think the crash and burn is trying to be prevented from being seen on YouTube. So we got to go to something else. We got to get some help somewhere else. I had a pastor once tell me he felt like a rock star when he was preaching. You do, even. You guys, you really do. And when you get that, that's what you call a euphoric feeling. And so you can't stop. You got to keep feeding into that. But then that becomes a beast. It don't always become what you want it to be. It becomes a beast that you feed into. And that's what I'm watching. Because now you're so bold and you're so tough and you got so much that you talking smack to people like watching. You better back up. I advise you to be quiet. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you to tell me what to do at my age? You can't. I don't care what you have on somebody. You have no right to tell them to be quiet and what you advise. If you're not giving good advice, keep that advice to yourself. That's what I say. That's what I say. But because they got you under a barrel, right? That's what happens. Good morning. Oh, Miss Juicy Reviews. Good morning, everyone. Never seen you before, but thanks for dropping by. Wow, Teach. The pastor, the pastor do that. They say it all the time. Thank you. That's more money, more money, more money. Good morning. Hey, Monique Williams. Thanks for stopping by. So that's everybody. I didn't have much. Oh, let's see what Queen Diva said here. Oh, well, Queen Diva and Good Day Bench Thinker. Oh, okay. Nene, you see it, right? See, some of these people run these streets. Bye, Mr. Neil. You already left, I think, but bye, baby. Oh my gosh, hard to leave. I know it gets good. You guys, it really gets good because not only am I addressing some things, but I'm telling you some facts here, guys. I'm telling you some facts from watching for many years. And like I said, we all have someone in our family. And if not, that is the strangest thing in the world. If you don't have an alcoholic, a drug addict, some type of abuser in your family. If you don't have, because we can't pick our family, we're born into our family. So it happens. So you can't be ashamed. I'm not ashamed of my family. You don't be ashamed. Sometimes they may embarrass you. Yeah, they may embarrass you, but it is what it is. That's my uncle. That's my brother. That's my sister. That's my mother. It is what it is. We're born into that. We don't get to handpick our family. We don't. So don't pretend like you don't have someone in your family or you don't know someone who's fighting these demons these drug addiction and alcohol addiction demons, because you do. And you do know signs and symptoms and behaviors. If you know signs, symptoms, or behavior of an alcoholic or a drug addict, let me know. Or a delusional person, a schizophrenic, or something. If you do, or you know those symptoms, please just put a 1 in the chat. I don't want to be here by myself. I don't want to be the only one that know those people. I don't. I don't. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat. Great as usual. I'm not leaving yet. You guys, we have more time. I just was gonna wrap it up early though. Yeah, we all have those people. You know, we may have fought an addiction to something. I don't know. We may have. It's okay. As long as you getting help for yourself and you can relate to other people when it happens to them, and you can be sympathetic, empathetic, and compassionate when someone is hurting or needing help, then you're that right type of human. You're the right person for them to walk them through whatever they're going through. Because most people will listen to somebody who experienced the same thing. It's okay to go to a psychiatrist, a psychologist, counseling, anything. It's okay. It's okay to get medication. But when you see yourself spiraling out of control, or you have 50 people around you telling you the same thing, they telling you the same thing, then something is happening and you need to seek help. 50 people are telling you the same thing, that you're beginning to be nasty, vile, malicious, hateful, vengeful. 50 or more people, I'm just saying 50, and that's a low number of people, excuse me, dang, come on now, sister. People are telling you becoming this person. They're not lying, because we all not going to see the same thing. So I would hope when people reach out and get help, whatever type of help, I don't know what help, I don't know where they're going, I don't care, but whatever help you get, it helps you be a better person, a more compassionate person, a more empathetic and sympathetic person. And I would hope that it would make you a better person, and you don't come back on these YouTube streets doing the same thing. Because when people love you and you have them in your corner, they will stick with you. If you switch up and change on them, remember, they was attracted to you, to who you are. Not all the time your persona, because sometimes people could see the good in you, and that's what they're attracted to. So if you decide to come back and you want to do something different, we're here for you. We're here for it. Now let's read some of these. So I got a lot of ones. So you got to have compassion. Absolutely. Welcome to the chat. That's my mom, Queen Diva. I love you as well. The first step is to acknowledge you have a problem. If you can't do that, okay, sometime, Aurora, that's hard, because remember I told you, you're fighting an addiction of euphoria. That's an addiction as well. You're living in a delusional life. You live in a delusional life because you're beginning to believe that you are this person that you're really not, because these people are pumping that into you and they making you believe that. So it's kind of hard to acknowledge that you're narcissistic, you're delusional, you're mean, you're vile, you're hateful, and you're a danger to not only yourself, but to other people that's in your lives. It's hard for you to acknowledge that. It is the first step, but that's hard because you're living this false life and you're just masking your real hurt and problems with drugs and alcohol. Yeah, so that's kind of hard, baby. It's kind of hard. Transparency moment. I've been in recovery for over 30 years. Coke, alcohol, pills, etc. I know the signs. So, teacher, am I lying? Teach, if I'm not lying, just go ahead and drop down there. Thank you, Randy, for dropping gems. Teach, if I'm not lying, that you are seeing the same thing I'm seeing on these YouTube streets, I want you to say, I got your back, Miss T, something to let me know that you see that. Because this person just admit to us that they've been in recovery for 30 years. I have a cousin that's been in recovery probably for 30 or 40 years. Look good, got a good job, rebound, great. Life is great for him. But he told me everywhere he goes, he look for a narcotic, what is it? A narcotic anonymous, something like that. Yeah, NAA. He said he has to, and he's a mentor for it. And he goes there and he speak to help him keep sober. Now, he's been doing that for 30 years, but they said once you are in recovery and you really totally, you have to do that every day of your life. Right. I don't like the things some people do on here, but that was sad to see last night. You could tell when someone don't have real friends in their life, honest about their behavior. That's all I'm saying, y'all. That's all I'm saying. See, but people are looking at that like it was a persona. That's what they looking like. They looking at like it was a persona. It wasn't a persona. They're going through something, you guys, and stop promoting that bull crap. Help, don't hurt. You know what? Sometimes it's better, and I know that this is going to sound crazy, but this is reality. Sometimes it's better if you guys just walk away and leave that person to crash. And I'm going to tell you why. Because once you get so low and you crash, there's no way but up. There's no other way but up. So I wish the cheering would stop. I wish the rah rah, yay yay, and all that would stop, and everybody would just walk away. I do. I don't want them to walk away in the manner of you walking away, leaving somebody hanging. But sometimes we have to fall in order to get up. And once we get up stronger and better. And that's a fact, Jack. That's a fact. And sometimes I become very passionate about things. So I don't want to do that. But I'm not no psychiatrist. I'm not no psychologist. I counsel in a different form and fashion because that's somewhat of my calling. But sometimes, you guys, it's better to just walk away and let somebody crash. That's the truth. Because then they seek the help that they need. Don't be a part of somebody's failure by cheering them on, rah rah, ha ha, you're the best, you the king, you the queen, you this, you that. But if a sister crown is coming off, or even if it's crooked, help her adjust it. If a king's crown is coming off, even if it's crooked, help him adjust it. Don't make it a sideshow. It's becoming a sideshow. And because this is people's business, they have to perform. They can't stop. I can walk away from this YouTube. In fact, I'm not even monetized, y'all. But I could walk away from this YouTube and feel good because I'm blessed to have a job. And even if I lose that job, I have skills that I know I can move into another one. But it's a serious thing when somebody is calling out for help and we don't see it. Last night was a disaster. It was. But you guys thought it was a persona. So keep thinking that. Keep hating me or disliking me because I'm trying to get through to you. Keep doing that. It's all right. I'm doing the work that he who has sent me. Yep. That's all. They may not walk away because they waiting to see her hit rock bottom. A lot of fake love over there. So sad. This girl is on to something. I'm not the only one on to something, you guys. I'm not the only one. You know, I'm not the only one. And I don't want nobody bag to get messed up. I don't want nobody bag to get messed up because we need money to survive. But I do want, and you could call me preacher woman, sis. You could call me whatever you want to. But I know every day I come here and drop a gem that I'm helping somebody. I'm even helping you. It could be possible that I was sent here to help you. Much as I dislike your behavior, I could be here to help you. You don't ever have to shout me out. You don't ever have to say my name. But I see your actions, know that I'm relevant and I'm here to help you. I'm doing that now with the CC. It's not working, but it wasn't working when I was more involved. So, you know what? Sometimes we can't help people, and I don't care because I'm not here to just help that specific person, because someone is listening somewhere that I am helping when I speak every day, and that's all it's about. But I'm sometimes, if it's not working, sweetheart, I don't know what to say, Miss D. Don't, Miss Donna, don't give up on who you are. We could still reach them. We could still reach people. You know, I am a compassionate, loving person, and I'm a beast at times. I am. I'm a beast at times. Thanks for dropping those bombs, baby. You know, but we just need to really see what's going on here. You know, because it's deeper than what we think. But like I said, I don't pick one particular person, but it's something about me. It's something about me that's drawing me to some of these people. I would wish that I would have the opportunity to run into that little guy who's running rampant over here. Somehow, some way, I would ask God to put him in my path before it's too late. And perhaps I can, you know, talk to him. Because people, you know, people have some really dysfunctional families, and they've been abused in their families. They're not loved in their families, and they come on YouTube to get answers. They do. They come on here because they feel like these people really love them. They do. I really believe that we could genuinely care for people, even though it's YouTube. You can see that. And I genuinely care for people. I said this before. You are here by divine appointment. Thank you. I think I am, you guys, because I didn't come here for this. And every day, I'm going to tell you the truth, that even if I have an audience, this is the truth. And I told my sister this yesterday. I said, I feel compelled to get up every day and have morning coffee with these people. Because I sometimes it becomes overwhelming. Like, what am I talking about? What am I going to talk about? Because I want to talk about something positive. I want to shed light on something, even though I talk about the little mess. But when I deal with something in reference to mental health, spiritual health, I tied in with YouTube. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I always tied in with YouTube. Yeah, I do. You know, and yes, some of us like mess, and they will continue to like mess. They will. And some of the people won't even come this way. We may not even make 1,000, but it's okay. Because anytime you do something what's good in your heart, it grows, it flourishes. I told you, 315 subbies a month is a lot. That's a lot of subbies. And they wasn't sent by different content creators. They weren't. I don't know of it. Maybe they mentioned my name or something, but very seldom I really hear anybody shout me out. So I'm going to say we organically grown over here. Yeah. And those people are going to get tired. A lot of people are going to get tired of watching mess, and they'll be over here. They'll be over here, or they'll be on someone else's platform. I heard that brother on Jay Wilson yesterday, the Smart Show. He does an inspirational show in the morning, and he was saying, unfortunately, he don't get views because he's not talking mess. He's doing scripture, and I want to say he's doing spiritual inspiration daily. He said, but you know, to be honest, Brother Jay, he said, if you're not in this mess over in this sector, you don't get views. You don't get the lot of views like you guys who delivering the mess. And that's true. We don't. You know, you get 1,000 people in the messy chat, and you get something like 20, 30 people in someone's positive chat, that's okay, because that's their platform and that's their form of entertainment. You don't have to have 1,000 views, you guys. But if it's your income, you do need that 1,000 views. You need like 4,000, 3,000, 6,000, blah, blah, blah. You need those views because it's your income and it's bringing you coins. But if I'm just here doing it because I believe that I was sent here to do it, then hey, it's okay if I don't get the money. You know I'm going to lay down at 10 o'clock and I'm going to get my rest to get prepared to go to work, a job. And that's where my income comes from, my job. So I don't have to come on here and perform every day or deliver a message every day. So I thank God for that. But a lot of people have to, this is their source of income. So they have to really do this. But we're here to empower people. You're right. We're here to uplift people. We are here to teach and learn, because I learn something too every day I come on here. So thank you. Thank you, baby. I love you, Randy. Randy is a personal buddy of mine. So I will come on here to tell my story. God has and continue to use me to help his people. Now, teach and learn. This is a special invitation to you when we do Wellness Wednesday, because that's part of Wellness Wednesday. I invite you to come on the platform and tell your story. If you have StreamYard, we could stream it and you could tell your story. Now, remember, people, we're not going to always get all the views that we think, but it's not about that. It's about helping each other. It's not about the millions of views we may get, because this is not my job, but it is about who I reached out and I touched and I helped that day. But you don't know why I'm helping you. I'm healing as well from some things. I told you I go out and make it a point that I tell somebody how beautiful they are. Even if they come to my job, I said, good morning, beautiful. How are you this morning? Oh, hello, beautiful people. I always do that because I'm helping myself like I'm helping you all, whoever I'm helping. You're on the way to 1,000. Thank you, Benj. I know donations are required, but appreciated to tip this host cash app. Thank you, Benj. Amen, Randy. Amen. Yes, Benj, she's on her way. I'll be okay, y'all. You know, James Spillerboy told me something. He told me slow but steady. And I remember that from years ago. Slow but steady wins the race. I'll be all right. I didn't even see you, James. I didn't even see you. Good morning, baby. But you told me that and it stuck with me. And he always tell me, and no, he's not no mentor. We don't do a lot of, but he always tell me when he's even in here, you're going to do fine. You okay. I don't have to beef. I don't have to do that because I'm not here for that, but you always tell me that. And I thank you for the positive information, James. And I thank you for, rocking with me. But he always tell me slow but steady wins the race and you're going to be okay. And that's what I'm going to believe. I'm about to, it's about impacting lives in a positive way. You guys, we got to. They already crushing us. They killing us. Those people, they're crushing us. And we crushing ourselves. So when do we stop, take a look, and try to see beyond all this madness? That's my Cash App. Thank you for all the Cash Apps. I think I got another one. Thank you, Queen Diva. Keisha, good morning, baby. How I got over here. You were speaking truth on another channel. That's how I got here. Really? Okay. Thank you, baby. Please check your email. Thank you. I've been in contact. I'm sorry. Can you guys make sure, gemologist, that you drop the correct email, my Instagram, and my Cash App? Because I think I gave y'all the wrong email at first. So people wasn't getting through to me. I will teach and learn. I will. Now, listen, I want to say this too. I believe some of these people are legit in my chat. I believe that I have a legit audience here, right? So I don't mind. But I also know it's going to be people who jump in my emails and, my chats that try to derail me. But I am a force to be reckoned with, you guys. I am. I am. I'm a Jersey girl. Yeah, I survived Jersey. So I'm a force to be reckoned with. And when people know that, they get intimidated. So I already know that, we'll probably get some people that try to tear us down and badmouth me. And I'm sure docs like James say that'll come next. But it's nothing in life that I've ever gone through or that I go through that I'm embarrassed of. Nothing. Nothing. To contact Mz.Teavalocity. Okay. So you guys, we gonna get ready to get out here. We've been here an hour. Would anybody like to say anything to me? I appreciate everyone. Randy, I really appreciate you because I know you need to be getting your rest so we can see each other. I really appreciate everyone who rocks with me. I appreciate my Bush babies as well. If you think that what I'm saying is informative, is empower, is uplifting, please share your video, share my video. In fact, invite someone. I encourage each one of you to invite someone to check out my YouTube. I'm gonna start putting it on Facebook as well. Friday should be a big day for me. Wait until you guys see me. We're gonna grow. I have a production company, believe it or not, right behind me, right in my family. So I just got to get with that person. But like I said, I'm going to do I'm going to do a video upload on two of my favorite content creators. And so they can see that, I normally do the breakdown. My first video that I got 1,200 plus views was the breakdown of these two content creators. And I got overwhelming comments, and it was really good. So I'm going to work on that. Let's see. All kinds of folks are going to come and go. That's right. The right people show up in between and are worth waiting for. Thank you, James. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I will do that. What happened, Miss Donna? You will do what? I done got lost. You will do what, Miss Donna? Tell me what you'll do, honey, one more time before we leave. Have a wonderful and peaceful day, everyone. Thank you, Teach. See you on Friday. Yeah, I'm going to come back Friday. I'll be taping from somewhere else in my basement. Great live. Thank you, Benj. Thank you, Queen Diva. You're a Jersey girl, too. Absolutely. Queen Diva is my best friend for 58 years. Queen Diva and I have been friends for 58 years. 58. Queen Diva knows a lot about me, but I can take this to the bank. She'll never come on a public platform and expose anything about me, say anything bad. She's been my friend for 58 years. Haven't you, Jersey girl? Okay, Teach, have a blessed day. Welcome, everyone. Thank you to my gemologists. You are doing a magnificent, wonderful job. I love and I appreciate you. Oh, thank you, Donna. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Donna. I got it now. Sometimes, girl, I'll be missing stuff. We'll miss you tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be out Wednesday and Thursday. I have to pull a 12-hour shift. I will see my beloved Randy tonight. Get you some rest, Randy. That's one of my phenomenal coworkers. I love 58 years. That's what's up. She's been my friend for 58 years. I love her to the moon. I'll do anything for her and she'll do anything for me. And she's been rocking with me from day one. I love you, Queen Diva. I know you love James, and I kind of get sick of you talking about James. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Patty W. How are you? Aurora, that's a true friend. Yeah, 58 years, y'all. You get it? I know you get behind on chat. It's okay. I know I get behind on chat. That's what my gemologist is here for. They know I get a little confused. But we gonna get ready, walk ourselves out of this. Again, if you have a topic that we need to talk about or we want to address, then make sure you email me and let me know. We'll discuss it. And we'll go from there. But again, today you saw the sympathetic, the compassionate, and the loving piece of me. because I was really serious about when I said some things. But I held back tears because I'm not weak, but I'm compassionate. And when I see somebody else hurt, sometimes I hurt. But I'm not weak. Don't muck with me because I'll come for your throat. That's the other side of me. That's the Jersey girl in me. hmm I'm a lover, not a fighter though. So I'm gonna get our theme song to walk us out of here. Again, if you hey, oh kisses to you, kisses to you. Oh, wait, hold on. We got some people from Australia. We can't just diss them. Hi, thank you, Black Mountain Station. Let's move on. Love X's and O's to you, baby. Thank you so much, James. Queen Diva, I know why you laughing. We love you, Queen. We love you. A good friend is hard to find. You are very humble. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Keisha. This is my first time seeing you. You know, I told you I'd get in the mess. Norfolk girl. Norfolk. That's right. I know you from Norfolk, girl. Don't play with me. You know I know you from Norfolk. But let's see. Let's get ready to get our music to take us out of here, girl, so I could get some rest. Oh no, I ain't gonna use that girl. That girl sounds stupid like that. And plus, my Randy told me, Randy, did you hear me, girl? Randy hates that. Randy hates that. She hate that girl. She tell me that all the time. So we gonna get ready to get out of here. No, you're not invisible. No, sir. I didn't say you was. Am I even invisible? No, you're not invisible. I don't know what you're speaking on. I said hello to you and thanks for joining my chat. I don't know what you're talking about. So we gonna move on. In the upside down, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. We gonna move on. Blessed day, everyone. Nikki, Queen Diva, again. Love you. Nah. Y'all get ready. We about to get out here anyway. But moderators, Jamal, just take care of Black Mountain Station for me, please. You know what that means. Go ahead. You could take care of him. We don't need him around. Thank you, Benj. Yeah. Are y'all paying attention? Are you guys paying attention? Benj thinker. Benj, are you guys paying attention what's going on in the chat, or did you guys already leave? You don't have to do it, baby. I'll do it myself. That's right. I got that block ability too. I don't know who that was. I don't seem angry at all. See, that's a troll trying to knock me off my game, trying to make me think I'm angry. Toast to all the fools. I don't need a drug and I don't need an alcohol to perform my show. Toast to everyone. Have a good day. I'm gonna get ready to wrap my hair up. You know, I need to get these bushes trimmed. I hope you guys like my upload video I'm about to do. I'm gonna shoot it and I'm gonna look a little different. I might even talk a little different. Remember that code switching. I'm like 58. You stuck on 58 years, you'll figure it out, baby. Okay, we blocked that mountain guy. That's all right. I blocked him, baby. I blocked him. That's a troll, sweetheart. That's a troll who's what you call jealous. That's jealous. Who's jealous of me? Goodbye, good people, everybody. Hey, Nori, what's up, baby? Thank you. Hide the troll. I just did, Donna. I had blocked them. You look great. You look great, lady. Who, me? Thank you, baby. I'm 58 years old. You know what? I don't mind telling my age because one thing I do know, and we're going to leave on this tip. I am a beautiful woman to be 58 years old. I have grandkids and children that's old. I look great and I feel good, you know, because I'm blessed, you know. Now, sometimes I doubt the highly favored because I would think that some other stuff would be going on, but I'm blessed. But I'm 58 years old. I don't mind telling my age. You could come on here and call me old head, this and that old B.O.B. You could do that because I look good. I look darn good for my age. Yes, they on top of it. Shout out to the Mz. They are. The Mz are wonderful. My gemologists. Thank you. Thank you. Get it, girl. Yes, you do. Thanks, Randy. Randy, you already knew my age, but okay. So, goodbye, everybody. Have a blessed day. Remember, good vibes only. Be a blessing and not a bother to someone. Peace. I'm out of here. Thanks, Aurora. I look for you guys. I gotta go. We have 15 more minutes. I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that we have 15 minutes. You know, I like to leave at 10 o'clock. Thanks, Donna. Donna, I appreciate you, love. Yeah, I am 58 years old. That's okay, TC. You could catch the replay. You did miss it. You could catch the replay. It's okay. The replay just as good. I mean, you don't see we don't interact like that. But remember, if you had a topic that we need to discuss or you see something that you want to pull my coat to, that's fine. We're not going to get on here and just drag people and just go buck wild. But if you see something, yep, 59 and fine. Yep, you heard with Queen Diva. She know me. Y'all go pick it up right now. You love my dimples? Thank you. You not sleepy? Well, you probably slept all day yesterday. You better get your butt some rest. That's a long shift, sister. 59 and fine. That's what Queen Diva says. She 59 and fine. Yeah. You not sleepy? Well, get some rest. Yep, you guys. Look, I thanked everybody for the cash apps. I got a couple of cash apps here, and I appreciate that because you know I'm not monetized, but we getting there. We are at. I don't know if I told you. Oh, you can see my subby count though, can't you guys? You can see my subby count, huh? You guys can see it yourself. We are at. Oh shucks, I think we are at almost 500. 500 people. We have 462. That's darn good though. That's darn good for a subscriber who only been on what, a month? No, I've been on more than a month. Stop lying. I think I've been on 55 in the live. I know that's right. Don't be rude. Okay, wait, hold on. Somebody said, okay, and I strive to look half as good as you at 58. Thank you. These young ones look 90. They look old. They look old. But see, that's another sign of alcohol abuse, you know, or some type of abuse, alcohol abuse, drug abuse. When someone's face is swollen and they doing a lot of sniffling stuff, something is going on. 55 in the live. All right. I think my mature crowd is over here. Yeah, I think so. The mature, awesome. The mature, Randy said, awesome. 462. I know. 10 minutes? Really? Yep. Thank you. You look good too, Redbone. Even though I don't get to see you, you look good too. And I think you guys are doing an awesome job. I had two other people who wants to be mods as well, but I'm holding off. I'm holding off on that right now. You know, we gotta see how we move. Everybody, you know, ain't for you who say they for you. So I want to just see how we move, and then we'll see. Because we'll grow and we'll see. But you guys are doing a phenomenally good job, and I appreciate you with all my heart. Keisha, hey Keish. So yeah, but that's it. So I was trying to do the 10 o'clock thing, but by the time I wrap my hair and lay down, figure out something to wear to work, then it'll be okay. You guys have a blessed day. Again, thank you. Please make sure you hit the like button. And then I got to work on them thumbnails. I got them. I just don't be wanting to get up and do them early in the morning. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Donna. Appreciate you. And you know why you mean so much to me, Donna. You know why you mean so much to me, and I really appreciate you. I mean, you all mean so much to me. Some of you guys are day ones. I appreciate all y'all. But Miss Donna know what I'm talking about. 36 in the mix. Yes. All right, 36. My daughter, I have a daughter older than you, Redbone. My baby girl, she older than you. Yep. Well, so anywho, goodbye, y'all. Have a good day. Love you all. Peace. Be safe out there in the street. Be a blessing and not a bother. Goodbye.